Baked clams today. Let's see how I do. Thursday nights, I'm a guest. I'm invited to shoot with a bunch of guys that shoot traditional archery at the Conorick River Sportsman's Club. And it's a great bunch of guys. We have a lot of fun. We break each other's chops, get along good. It was somebody's birthday last night. Jason, happy birthday. And they brought pies in and celebrated his birthday. One of the guys, Matt, shooting really well. He's getting better and better. He brought in a bunch of clams. All right, this pot was filled to the top of clams. So he says, anybody want it? Anybody want it? I'm like, you know, I haven't opened or shucked a clam other than to go fishing years ago. So I know, you know, we have in the garage, buried in the garage somewhere, it's clam knives. But I used a little paring knife. I reverted to YouTube, you know, with the hinge and all, and I got to straighten this out and shape it. It's a nice little knife I bent, but I cut like about a dozen clams, opened them, and I had about 8 on the half shell. And they didn't sit well with me, all right? So what I'm going to do with them today is I'm going to steam these, and we're going to make stuffed clams. And I figured, why not? You know, U-Diver was being a wise ass and said, what are we going to have, a clam video tomorrow? A YouTube clam video? Well, guess what? We are. And it's going to be on stuffed clams, all right? Stuffed clams. Clams on a half shell, you know. So thanks, Matt, for the clams. And we're going to wing it. We're going to wing it together and see how they come out. Okay, so last night, I took all the clams, cold water, cleaned them up good, put them in a dry pot. Fresh water will kill the clams, so we keep them in the fridge dry, no water in them, and prepare them in the morning. Okay, we got about 1 inch of water in here, and it's boiling. I said put about 1 inch of water in the pot. I'm just doing what I'm told from good old YouTube. So get the water going first, boil it first. Okay, we're going to do this in batches. I'm going to cover it up, and we're going to let it go for 10 minutes. And then check it. Okay, so after about 8 minutes, look beautiful, right? They opened up nice. Okay, we're putting them in a bowl here. I'm gonna do this in 2 batches, but we're gonna save some of that juice. Any sand that comes out will settle on the bottom. Okay. Beautiful, they're coming out really good, really nice. And it certainly beats shucking them, I'll tell you that. Okay, I'm going to save some of this juice. I don't know how much of this we're going to use, but I'm just going to fill up this Pyrex measuring cup. I think that's enough. Okay, we're going to put some more water in. I'm going to put this on the side, nice clear, no sand. Okay, we're going to put that on the side. And we're going to put a little more water in here. Actually rinsed it out, got rid of the sand because we have another batch. And once this boils, we're going to put the rest of the clams in, or hopefully the rest will fit. And meanwhile, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the clams and put them in a separate bowl and keep the nice shells on the side. So when we mix them, we can stuff them. These come out real easy now that they're cooked. And we're going to save the top shells because they're nice. And we're going to stuff everything in the top shells. Okay, it's really simple. Get back to you. Okay, so my friend Jason, who brought me over the clam knife, he stopped over this morning with a clam knife, and I told him, now I'm just gonna make big clams. I had enough. I had my fill of raw clams and trying to shuck them, and I told him, I'm just gonna take these, and my wife don't like chunks. I'm gonna put them in a food processor. So he's a chef, right? He goes, cut them up small, dice them. Don't. I said, nah, you know who wins, right? My wife or the chef? My wife's going to get them put in the food processor so they mix up nice with the breadcrumbs and the ingredients. Okay, that's who wins. Okay, we're ready for the second batch. All right, I'm going to bore you with putting them in. Okay, I'm going to put them in. Okay, we fit the second batch all in. And we'll set the timer for 10 minutes, but we're going to check it. As soon as they're open, we're good. Okay, so when these clams, you cut them in half, and this is the hinge, it's called. And all I do is I take the knife, I'll do it over the sink, I'll scrape the hinge off, make it nice and clean, and we'll have nice clean halves to fill up with the stuff. Okay, it's been like 3 minutes. Have a lot of clams. We're going to make 5 cloves of garlic. Got to press it in there. And we're going to mix the ingredients. I'll show you mixing everything together. Okay, get ready to do this. Am I worried about messing it up? No, because garlic and butter and little onions, how could it taste bad? There's no way it could taste bad. All right? So we're going to melt the butter. We're going to saute the onions, add the garlic. We're going to add the breadcrumbs and a little parsley, and we're going to put a little clam juice that I have reserved on the side to make sure it's nice and moist with the clams. Mix it all up, stuff the shells, and we're going to bake them. All right? Can't be that hard, right? All right, so here we go. We're going to put the oven on, and next you'll see me sauteing everything. Okay, listen, we got this butter melted here. By the way, how's everybody's cholesterol doing? And we got an onion. We're not going to use the whole onion, obviously. We're just going to use a little bit. We're going to throw some onion in here. Okay. We're going to stir it around until the onion is a little translucent there. Okay. And then we're going to, after it looks good, we're going to put some garlic in. I don't want to overkill it with the garlic, but okay. Okay, the garlic and the onion's been going a little bit. We're going to add some breadcrumbs here. Move it around a little bit. Let it soak up the butter and the garlic and the onions. This is going to be the stuffing mixture. Okay, we're going to let it go. Look at that. All right, we got the clam juice on the side here. We're going to add a little clam juice in. All right. Going to add a little more breadcrumbs. Going to mix it up. Looking good, looking good. A little more clam juice. Okay, we're going to put some parsley in. Okay, we're going to put the clams in. Going to mix it around good, get everything all mixed real good. The stuff in here, clams, everything. Put a little more juice in there. I know my friend the chef Jason is probably going crazy, like, look at him just throwing all that stuff in there. No real measuring, but you know what? It can't be bad. I mean, it smells really good. It looks really good. Okay. All right, we want to let that mix up a little there. We got a little lemon over here. We're going to put a little lemon around it there. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put a little more moisture in here. Trying to figure out the clam to breadcrumb ratio. I think we're going to add a little more. A lot of clams. A lot of clams. All right, that looks just about right. Don't it look just about right? I mean, careful measuring here. If you could smell this, how good it smells, okay? Look. Oh, look how good that looks, huh? That looks awesome. Okay, the stuffing's done. Gonna put this on the side. We're gonna get the clams. We're gonna stuff the clams. Clam shells, look, we got the clam shells in here. They're all cleaned and ready to go. Gonna take out the baking sheets, lay them out, put it on, we're gonna bake them. Okay, check this out. We got like 25 beautiful stuffed clams. Oh, and it smells so good. Okay, seriously, this is the best stuffed clams I ever had. Like I said, butter and garlic, you can't go wrong. You cook almost anything and it'll taste good. But that came out incredible, all right? So I hope you enjoyed my precision ingredient mix, okay? And maybe you'll try it on your own. Add a little of this, add a little of that. Just make sure it's thick enough. Make sure you have at least equal proportions of clam to breadcrumbs. So that's why I added some more. I didn't want to overkill it with the clams. I wanted to kind of make it even. And it really came out awesome. All right, thanks for watching. Yui, thank you for encouraging me to make a video. Matt, thank you for the clams. And Chef Jason, I hope I didn't disappoint you too much. Thanks for stopping over with the clam knife this morning. And all the guys I shoot with Thursday night traditional archery, I love all you guys. We're like a bunch of brothers that get together and enjoy the sport of archery. What a great night we have every Thursday night. Thanks for watching.